So I wanted to talk about this. This is in the title of today's stream. Did Joe Biden, now as of recent, both Tulsi Gabbard and Andrew Yang endorsed Joe Biden. And I've talked about both of those. I'm not a fan of either. And you kind of wonder, did Joe Biden make a promise to them? And here's something interesting that happened. I want to go to this. This happened on a show called The Breakfast Club. And this is Andrew Yang speaking on The Breakfast Club recently. Now we're going to go to the Reddit post. And here's the thing. Andrew Yang is on The Breakfast Club saying Biden said he'd have a cabinet position if he endorsed Biden. Under Title 18, Section 599 of the United States Code, this is illegal. And Biden can be punished by up to 2 years in prison. So here, let's listen to it.
I mean, there's a lot on the plate.
Has Biden promised you a cabinet position?
We've talked, and I'd have a place in the administration is the pretty clear message.
You endorsed.
I'd have a place in the administration is a pretty clear message. We talked. So he didn't say straight up, yes, he promised me something. But he kind of spilled a little bit there. And maybe that was on accident. Maybe it wasn't. He didn't straight up say yes, probably because he knows it's illegal for Biden to do that. But really strong hinting there. I'd have a place in the administration. That's been delivered. Well, let's go to another segment. This was on the Jimmy Dore show yesterday. And here's Tulsi Gabbard. And
we have special guests with us.
Hold up. I want to go to a specific part. Let's go right here.
The Sanders campaign?
Yeah, like I said, I reached out, and I'll keep my conversations between us and them.
And so have you discussed a position with Joe Biden in his campaign?
No.
Okay.
No.
All right. All right.
So she immediately said no to that. She shot that down real quick. Tulsi Gabbard shot that down real quick. And now she's grinning ear to ear. Do you notice that? Here, let's watch it again. And by the way, that thing before, Jimmy was asking if she had any contact with the Bernie campaign. She said yes, but she would not go into detail. Let's watch it one more time. Here, we'll start here.
Okay, so you didn't offer your endorsement to the Sanders campaign?
Yeah, like I said, I reached out, and I'll keep my conversations between us and them.
And so have you discussed a position with Joe Biden in his campaign?
No.
Okay.
No.
All right. All right.
Look at that. Like look at how that's what you call a tell. She's just grinning ear to ear. Now she says no immediately. Why does she say no immediately? Well, because she knows it's illegal for Biden to do something like that. And she's a career politician. Andrew Yang isn't. So Andrew Yang, when put in that same situation, might spill a little bit more. Might say, well, we've had talks, and it's pretty much guaranteed I'm going to get something. He knows not to give a straight up yes to that question, but he's maybe you're saying a little too much. Tulsi Gabbard, career politician, knows to be like no, but then she's grinning ear to ear, Interesting, isn't it? Now, do I know for sure that Joe Biden promised one or both of them anything? No, of course I don't. I have no idea. But that's a little peculiar, isn't it? That's a little peculiar that you just say no right away, and then you're grinning ear to ear, and then Andrew Yang says, "Well, I'm going to have a spot guaranteed. We talked. I'll have a role." Speaking maybe just vague enough not to get Joe Biden in trouble. But again, if Joe Biden did this for either or both of them, Joe Biden broke the law. And I know what you're thinking. Joe Biden breaking the law. That seems really out of character, Ron. I can't imagine that. I can't imagine the guy who straight face can say, it's fine that my son got $50,000 a month for doing absolutely nothing. There's nothing corrupt about that. I can't imagine him breaking the law to try to get himself a nomination. I can't imagine the guy who has failed at running for president 3 times. And this is it. This is his last shot, that he wouldn't do anything he could to try to make sure he gets that nomination. And he really doesn't care about the country because he's going to go on to lose to Donald Trump and give us 4 more years of Donald Trump. I know what you're thinking. The guy who just bold-faced lied that he never said anything about cutting Social Security because Joe Biden doesn't know what YouTube is. And he doesn't know that there's a video of him from the past that people can see on the internet, and they can watch it and see that he's a liar. I know you're thinking, Ron, it's a crazy notion that maybe Joe Biden would break the law, but I'm saying it's possible. I'm saying it's possible. Just a hunch. Just a hunch. So, thought that was interesting and worth sharing. Both those interviews are very recent, by the way. The one with Andrew Yang, the one with Tulsi Gabbard occurred yesterday, I believe. Or it might have been Saturday, but it was over the weekend. And when they're both asked that question, Yang starts spilling a little more. Tulsi, immediate no. Career politician, she gets that. But it's a little bit of a tell. A little bit of a tell.
Get your news on with Ron. Don't you want to know what's going on? We're getting our news on today. Get your news on with Ron. Don't you want to know what's going on? We're getting our news on today. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You can tweet me an article at Ron Placone. We'll go through it together and make it our own. Get your